Alrighty. Ready to go. Greetings, family. How you doing? Welcome to another one of your Frank 26 UB2Bs. It's a infomercial. Yeah, a little something different, okay? We're here to talk to you about Tradera. Tradera, and if you remember, we have our brother Darren that comes in and he talks to us about it every Monday. You know, the reason I bring this product to you is because I think you're going to use it. I would like for you to consider using it now. But I believe because of the investment that we're involved in, you're going to have to learn how to diversify. You're going to have to learn how to spread your capital gains. You certainly don't want to put them all in one basket, right? What Darren brings to you is a product that allows you to diversify your money in many different ways. So, without further ado, let's bring in our brother Darren, and he has a guest with him that he's going to have tonight as well to further explain this program a little better. So, once again, I really believe that this is a product that you need to know about right now, and I would like for you to consider to get involved with it now. But if not, the odds are really the odds are really that you will eventually use a product like this. Darren, are you there, sir?
I certainly am. Good evening,
Hey,
Frank.
good evening to you too, Darren. I really enjoy this product. I know it's helping a lot of people. In fact, it's kind of like you get a little bit addicted and hooked onto it. The more that you do this, the more you learn, and the more you realize. Wait a minute, there's some potential here. The floor is yours. Take the next 30 minutes and take us through this little tour about this product with Tradera. Go right ahead, sir.
I would be happy to, and thank you. Frank, the reason I brought this to you and to our family here is I think a very obvious reason. It remains consistent with what we join you each Monday night and throughout the week and throughout the time that we study the investment. We're involved in a foreign currency. We're involved in one particular foreign currency, and we're looking for that one particular foreign currency to increase in value. The fact is that all currencies throughout the world fluctuate in value on a regular daily basis. And all the major financial institutions of the world, all the major corporations and big companies utilize the fact that currencies fluctuate in value to make more money, to increase their profits. In fact, some companies may look at the foreign exchange markets before doing business based on the price of that particular currency in the country they're dealing with. They might wait until there's a more favorable, opportune time to take advantage of the fact that that currency may be up or down, that will benefit them.
Hey,
So,
Darren.
yes,
Real
sir.
quick, I'm sorry to interfere, but
Yeah.
you're choppy. I would
Uh,
suggest that if you're using a Bluetooth, don't do that. Just talk straight into the phone, and that'll make this a lot smoother and more audible.
Got it. How are we sounding now?
Oh, that's a lot better. Go right ahead. And
Okay.
by the way, what you just said about foreign investments in different stock markets around the world, that is exactly what is happening right now. But the problem is that a lot of people don't know that. And it's happening also with what we study with the CBI. The herbal and the Iraqi stock exchange are about to make some serious moves because of what they're doing with their currency. But when you stop and study what they're doing and you stop and look at this product family, you'll understand why I'm here. Continue, sir.
Indeed, thank you. Guess my headset needs to be replaced, so I apologize for that. So as I was saying, the giant financial corporations, financial institutions of the world do this, and a couple of young gentlemen were able to make millions of dollars in their how they learned this skill, how they could turn a profit investing in the foreign currency market. They made millions, and they thought about it and decided that they wanted to open it up for the average guy like me, who can actually learn this skill, a very simple skill to learn. We all have to learn skills in life. We've learned to read and write, do basic math, and we have jobs where we have to learn different skills. This is just another basic skill that we can take advantage of and learn, where we could, like you said, diversify, where we could take, let's say, $100 and learn this skill where we could now make $20 a day, $50 a day, and increase that account so that we can begin to make trades of larger amounts and get into making $500 and $1,000 a day with larger accounts, and then as your skill improves. So here's why we want to help you understand this particular business. A lot of people that we speak with are looking for a way to earn money. It might be that you're just, you want to add to your regular job. It might be that you're concerned, and justifiably so, that having a single income source is just not secure. It's not responsible. And if we've learned anything this year from this whole pandemic nightmare, it's that it's just not a good idea to believe that anything is for sure and that you're guaranteed that job's always going to be there. Lots of people have found that out the very hard way. So we're going to introduce to you a way that a lot of folks can earn money without having the obligation to sell, to talk to other people, to understand a product that you have to explain to other people. I've been in those other businesses where I have sold products, and there's some wonderful products, and we love helping people with those products. But so many people don't like the idea of selling. They don't want to talk to people. So we're going to be helping you understand something that's a little bit different. It's a way that you can actually learn a skill, pick up your smartphone, sit down at your computer in the morning, on your lunch break, in the middle of the night, wherever you are, whenever you want to, and earn some money. We're going to show you a way to earn. And that just happens to be the name of my website. If you would like to register and learn even more than what you're going to hear tonight and speak with us about what you're learning tonight, you're going to have a chance to go to A-Way, W-A-Y, 2-T-O, earn, E-A-R-N, away2earn.com. There you will register, and you will look at a little 10-minute video, and you will have registered for additional information and to talk with me and my partner, Dan. And this evening, we're going to be sharing with you, for the most part, we're going to be sharing with you our product, our service, our business, where you can sit down at your computer and learn to make money at your convenience, wherever you might be in the world, and whatever time it might be that you want to work. So for the next few minutes, I'd like to direct your attention to my partner, Dan. I've worked with Dan off and on through the years, and every time I did, I made money. So when Dan called me up and told me about this, I was a little, at first, to be honest with you, a little bit reticent. I was a little bit not too sure I wanted to pursue anything else at that time. But when I found out that it had to do with a couple of my favorite subjects, foreign currency and even cryptocurrency, which is another a facet of what we're interested in, I really took a good look at it. I found out that Tradera is a good company. It's a great company. I found out that the price point for what they want for their service, their product, is definitely the lowest out there. In fact, we're gonna show you that there are companies, and I've talked with people that have paid over $10,000 for the education that we're going to be presenting to you tonight. So let me turn this over to my partner, Dan. And Dan's going to tell you about Tredera and how you can learn this simple skill and begin to create wealth for yourself. Dan?
All right. Hey, thanks, Darren, and good evening, everybody. Thank you, Frank, for having us here once again. And yeah, I'm just going to talk a little bit about Tradera. For those of you that don't know me, my background is basically direct sales, network marketing. I've been involved in a lot of investing and a lot of company startups over the years. And what drew me to Tradera was just the idea of having a simple skill set that you can use, that you don't rely upon anybody else for, that you can just use basically on demand. And when I saw that and the timing of basically the world where we are today, I said, this is a product whose time has come, and I think the people are ready for a product like this if
Yes.
maybe they're listening for this.
Yes.
So let me just get to where I am here. So let's just talk about Tradera just a little bit. Let me give you a little bit of background. So Tradera really officially launched in 2019. As Darren had said, it was started by a couple of young guys, millennials, and they were mentored into Forex trading. And what they did is they were able to develop some pretty substantial success stories. And then they decided, hey, look, we've made millions of dollars. How do we bring this to the average person? And of course, you know, being entrepreneurial, they said, let's start a company where we can teach people how to do this and kind of give them the shortcut approach to being successful here. So they are a US-based company. They are 100% debt-free. There's really no risk really involved with the company. And of course, we're in the Forex market. And I know all of you folks here are very familiar with currency. You may not be quite as familiar with the actual market, the Forex market, and what makes the Forex market so unique and attractive to traders who want to do some day trading and make a daily income. The biggest thing is that the Forex market is about currencies exchanging between countries around the world, and it's always oscillating. It's always changing. And it is a $5.5 trillion market, meaning that's the amount of volume that moves through that market every single day. Now, compare that to the New York Stock Exchange, which is only 22.5 billion, right? So 5.5 trillion to 22.5 billion, it is massive. And really what further separates the Forex market from all the other markets is because it's currency, because it trades 24 hours a day, and because it's so massive, it is super liquid. So when you may have heard of trading before or people trading, and they can run into problems not being able to find enough people to buy what they're selling, so they may not get the sell price that they're asking for. But when you're in the Forex market, because it is so massive, because it is so liquid, because so much volume goes through it, you can get in and out very quickly. And most people that trade in the Forex market, quite literally, just go in, they identify a trade, they set their different levels for it, their stop losses, and then walk away from it. And it executes on its own. You can go about the rest of your day. So it really can be done in about a half an hour or an hour a day from that perspective. So the type of people that may want to learn Forex, I think, are maybe all of you folks, right? I mean, I always equate it to this. It's a simple skill. Right? We all learn skills every day. When we were younger, we used to learn a lot of different skills. As we get older, we shy away. We get afraid of learning skills. We want to learn more, but we don't want to have to work too hard to learn a skill. And really, this is a simple skill. If you've learned how to read, if you've learned how to write, if you've learned how to do a little bit of basic math, it's really not much more difficult than that. It just takes a little bit of a time commitment, right? You want to learn it, and they've really laid out a smooth format for you to learn this quickly and easily. You can do it about an hour a day, right? You can do it from your computer. You can use your phone to do it. And I think what's an important distinction is that Forex are not stocks. I talk to a lot of people who refer to stocks and they're like, oh, it's complicated. I don't understand. You can know so much about the different companies to get into it. Is it options? Is it this? Listen, it is confusing. You do have to know a lot if you're doing stocks. Forex, for me anyways, it's so streamlined. It just doesn't have all that extra noise. You don't have to understand so much all these companies and what's going on. And you don't have to understand puts and sells and all of those things, puts and calls, excuse me, or any of those things for the Forex market. Pretty easy, and many traders trade and make their entire career on trading one or two pairs of currencies. It could be the U.S. against the pound, or it could be the U.S. against the yen, or it could be the pound against the yen. It doesn't really matter. Very often they just learn one set of currency, and that's all they trade. They just trade that one set of currency because they learned the moves that it makes. So it becomes very easy for them to identify what that currency is going to do, because it kind of ends up doing or taking a very similar action every single day. And what Tradera teaches us is when we should buy, when we should sell what we've got, and basically when not to do anything, when to sit it out, let the market either settle down or get a little bit more volatile. Sometimes a market that's not volatile, you can't make any money in. So they teach us how to identify that. And they have a client membership, which I'm a member of. Darren is a member of as well. And in that membership, you're going to learn all about Forex. You're going to learn about cryptocurrency as well, which I would highly urge you to learn more about cryptocurrency. I believe it's an incredible opportunity. And it's basically all education and training, right? They walk you through everything step by step. They're going to teach you how to become a profitable trader and how to multiply your money, meaning how to start from next to nothing and essentially compound that money. So if you don't have a lot of cash you can put into trading, to start with a very small account, or you can even start with a demo account and trade that way. And of course, Forex trading is a very, very hot sector today because so many people are coming into it. And what makes that really important is that because so many people are coming into it, it has forced the education to become less expensive. It's improved the quality of education. So we end up being the winners because of the competition, because you have different people competing for our business to teach us how to trade. So it's really helped them step up their game as well. So in the trading education, it's all online, A to Z. It's designed for the absolute novice. So if you know nothing about Forex and Forex trading, this is for you. If you know a little bit, maybe a little bit to be dangerous, this is for you. If you're maybe a little bit more advanced and you've done a little bit of trading, you're familiar with it, this is definitely for you to help take it to the next level. And if you're an expert, well, you may be one of the people that will be involved and are teaching people like us with Tradera. They also do live sessions Sunday through Thursday, and these are 8 o'clock every single Sunday through Thursday. And these live sessions, essentially, you look over the shoulder of the professional traders. You get to see what they're doing. You can ask them questions. They're explaining their moves, exactly what they're doing, so you know what's going on. And very often you can ask questions about your own portfolio. Hey, I want to do this, or I want to do that. They will answer those questions for you. I found them to be very responsive, and we get a lot of really fantastic positive feedback from those sessions. They also, every Sunday, they give us the market forecast. So we know what to look for in the market and what to avoid in the market. Essentially, they're giving us a preview and saying, hey, listen, stay away from this. Pay attention to this. This could make a big move. And they tell us where to go. And then further than that, they have something called trade alerts. And maybe if you have traded before, you've heard of something like this. What a trade alert is when one of the successful traders, so they have a track record, a proven track record of success. They're very successful, made a lot of money. They will, when they identify a trade, they send it out in real time to us. So we get it. They tell us where to take our profit, 2 or 3 different places to take our profit. They tell us where to set our stop losses, right, and where to buy in. So we have everything, and they send it out to us in real time. So quite literally, as we're learning, we can copy and paste, right? We can basically look at the trade alerts they send out to us, put it into our phone, plug it into our computer, however we're doing our trading, set our trade, walk away, let it execute, come back home from whatever we did during the day and see what happened with that. And we always know when we enter a trade, because they teach this as well, we always know what our downside is. Not every trade wins, of course. I mean, nobody thinks every trade wins. The idea is when you win bigger. When you lose smaller. And you really only have to win about 50% of the time because you are winning bigger and you are losing smaller. So what they do is they teach us where to set our stop losses. So you never go into a trade without a stop loss. So you always know what your maximum downside is. And most people are around 1% or maybe 1.5%, but the upside can be 2 or 3%. Sometimes if it really goes, you could even get maybe 4% on the upside. So you've got a minimal downside with a maximal upside. Not every trade goes through, but you only need to really win about maybe 45% of your trades to be in a real profit. And we've seen them do that very consistently through our trade alerts. And then we have a trade community, a place that you can plug in, maybe similar to this, where you can get good advice, where you can ask questions, where you can really go through everything and make sure that you're talking to other traders like yourself. Maybe you've got some ideas, maybe you have some thoughts, maybe you ran into a problem. That's what our trade community is for. So let me just summarize what we get in the client membership, and then I'll turn it back over to Darren, and Darren will tell you a little bit about our other side of things. But the client membership, and this is for real. I mean, it's $99 for every 4 weeks. So it's $25 a week, okay, to get this type of information. And I say this because I have personally experienced this some years ago, not too long ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. I decided that I wanted to learn more about trading. I thought I wanted to understand stocks. When I got there, I realized that I really was more interested in the Forex side of things. Stocks seemed very complicated to me. I had a tough time grappling with it. It was like a lot to know, and it was just too much for me. And actually, I spent on that education, I spent well over $8,000 for that education. And I can tell you without trepidation that I have gotten more from this, more applicable, more information that I can move into action right away than I did with that $8,000 education, which honestly, I really don't use any of it. I mean, I learned to read a couple of charts a little bit, but I really don't use that information at all. I've learned more from what Tradera teaches because I could put it into action immediately, which honestly was the big step that was missing where I was before. So I think, in overall, we have a really great opportunity in that it's the perfect time for us to get involved in something like this, for us to take control over our lives, over our finances, with all the instability around the world, with everything that's happening, with the inflation of the dollar, with all of the money printing. I mean, it just makes sense to have a backup, to have a way that you can make money regardless of whether the economy is going up, the economy is going down, even if it's flat. You can make money in the Forex market. So it's a very exciting venture, and I think that if you took the leap of faith to get in there and you took a small commitment of your time, I think you'd be absolutely thrilled with the outcome. So with that said, Darren, I'll turn it back over to you.
All right, very good. Frank, I know that having conversations with you, I know that you talk to a lot of people. I know people call you all day, every day, and you speak with a lot of people, and I believe that your experience in talking with all these people, you can verify my point that a lot of people have lost jobs. A lot of people need more money. Would you agree with that statement?
More than the average, because of the COVID virus that caused that situation, and because our a part of our government refuses to open back up our cities, and that's what's causing a lot of people right now struggling to make a living.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's caused tremendous pain with a lot of people in different professions, but some of those jobs just aren't even going to come back. And to be honest with you, that particular scenario has created an environment that is massively conducive to anyone that wants to build a residual, ongoing weekly paycheck. Now, there's two sides to our business. You can sit down at your computer, pick up your phone, and learn a skill and make money at your convenience, on demand, as Dan says. You can use that skill. And then if you want to, you can also build a residual income. And that, to be quite honest with you, is what I focus my efforts on primarily. I like to create a weekly residual income. I think everybody understands residual. It's work that you do. You work for a little while and then you continue to get paid on that when you stop working. For example, somebody that writes a song or does a movie, it's residual ongoing pay. And again, we talk to people that are food servers, waiters, bartenders, people from the hotel industry. Oh my goodness, people from the travel industry. It's just been devastated. There's so many people that need what we have and are so attracted to the fact that it's not a product you have to go out and sell. It's something you can do on your own time, at your own schedule, at your own pace, at wherever in the world that you want to do it. So you see, this business model allows you to decide if you want to, you can help others and build a residual income of $500, $1,000 a month, or much more than that, and have the flexibility to work when and where you want to. We've also found that just a lot of people want to do both, and here's why you want to do both. Perhaps is, you want to have more money instead of pulling money from your current paycheck, your current livelihood, and putting it into a trading platform. Well, we can show you how to develop $500 a month. Now you have something that you can trade. And one of the attractive things about being a client with Tradera is it's $99 a month, unless you decide you want to tell 3 people that they want to do it too. And if you have actually 3 people that have joined you, you don't pay $99 a month anymore. You are a free trading client. Now, the thing about that is those 3 people that just joined you, they want to get their client membership for free too, also, don't they? So now, if you and I together help them accomplish their 3, well, you've got enough people to make $500 a month, $125 a week income, giving you more flexibility of capital with which to trade. So it's very attractive. I really do like the residual income, and I really want to build it to be quite large, looking for $5,000 or $10,000 a month over the period of approximately 5 or 6 months of work. And Frank, we call it a way to earn for a reason. It's a way to earn. So I'm asking people to go to a way to earn, AWAY to TO earn, EARN, awaytooearn.com. You will register for additional information. I will get that information so I know that you want to speak to us. I would like to speak with you. I've met so many wonderful people from KTFA. It's just a blast to meet you guys and to make friends with you. We've prayed together, we've laughed together, we make friends, and so it's just been really, really fun. One more thing I want to say as I let you go. We are looking at we're looking at the best picture of our investment with Frank and with what we're involved here at KTFA coming to fruition. It looks better than it ever has. Suppose it did. Suppose it did happen this month. Suppose it happened tomorrow, this year, whenever it does come to fruition. Is that a time to buy a yacht and go on permanent vacation? I don't think so. Scripture tells us if you're given wealth, if you're given money, we don't go bury it in the ground. We need to invest it. We need to make it increase. That's a command straight from the Bible. We want to be able to not spend that money, but put it in places where we can make it grow. So that's what we have to offer you guys. 2 separate, very different ways to earn. So if you want to build a residual income, we can help you do that. I'm enjoying that part. If you want to learn how a simple skill can make you $20, $50, $100 a day or much more, learn that skill and develop that skill and become a professional trader. And those folks make some serious money. And then if you want to help other people, you can also make some serious money. So Frank, I want to thank you and Jan for your hospitality and inviting us into your home and letting us speak to the wonderful group that we've been speaking with. And again, I'll leave you with this. My name is Darren, and I'm gonna ask you to go to awaytooearn.com and register. What's going to happen is you'll get additional information. You'll get a chance to speak with us in case you have some questions, in case you really want to become part of this. I'm going to need to speak with you in that case. So I do look forward to that opportunity to meet you all. And again, we're helping. We're also, you know what else we're doing? We're helping Frank and Jen. They are developing an income with these various businesses. You know that we're developing an income that's helping them as well. And I know I talk to people. They're eager to help. Frank, they're eager to help, and I just wanted to mention that's another a great benefit of being a part of this. You're going to be a part of Frank's team, and I want to thank you once again for your attention this evening, and wherever you're listening from, and whatever time it is. We look forward to meeting you. We look forward to having a conversation with you and sharing this additional information whenever we can. So thank you again, Frank. God bless you, and God bless your entire group. And we just really appreciate the opportunity to share this information with you.
Thank you, Darren, and thank you to your friend Don. Was it
Dan?
Dan? I knew it. I was just testing you.
I just tested.
I know. I know what it was. I know. Did I get away with it? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Almost. Thank you, Frank.
In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I was making little notes here while they were talking to you, and the very first thing I put up here, I said, "This is easy to learn." It is. It really is. And once like when you get a brand new video game for your Xbox or Nintendo, you're excited, aren't you? And it takes a little while to learn every little maneuver, every little step that there is, in order to win those games. You just, take some time with these two gentlemen, and they'll teach you. They have courses where they can teach you also as well. The whole program is an educational program. So yeah, it is easy to learn. Then the next thing that I wrote up here is that they would notify you. They would notify you when there would be some movements on whatever it is that you're interested in. Personally, well, I'm interested in the Iraqi dinar. Yeah, I am. Are you? Well, then here's the third thing that I wrote to you up here. I said to you, there are many currencies, in my opinion, that are traded, and also, in my opinion, many of these currencies are changing in value. Yeah, that's what I think. You need to learn when to hold them, and you need to learn when to fold them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, here's the next one. In my opinion, I wrote you the third following thing, and it says, you see, in my opinion, when our investment does come out, it'll be 1-to-1 in country. That's nothing new. They've already said it a bunch of times. 1-to-1 with the American dollar. Okay, that's good. And that's inside of Iraq, domestically. But in my opinion, that rate, it's going to move up externally. What's externally? This product that Darren and Dan have brought to you, or Don have brought to you, that Darren and Don have brought to you. Yeah, you see, I believe with all my heart that, inside of Iraq, the Iraqi dinar is going to be 1-to-1, and they've said it, so okay, I'm already convinced. But I'm also convinced that once the Iraqi dinar is used, how? Oh, by buying things with it. Iraq, are you going to use your own currency from now on? Yes, we are. Well, okay. So buying and selling. Okay. Would you use the Iraqi dinar in selling things, Iraq? Yes, we are. Oh, okay. Buying and selling it. How about trading? Trading what? Your currency. Well, of course we are. Wait till you see what the Iraqi Stock Exchange and Herbal do in about a week. Wow. Well, then, I just can't see that Herbal Stock Exchange and Iraqi Stock Exchange would be trading the Iraqi dinar at an unknown level to us, at a massive amount, at a program rate. It can only be, at an international rate, something respectable, like 1-to-1 and above. And ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, when it does, come out internally 1-to-1, externally that 1-to-1, oh my goodness, they're going to grab the dinar. They're going to grab the dinar. And they're going to buy with it. They're going to sell with it. They're going to trade with it. They're going to do business with it. They're going to exchange, currency swaps. Oh my word. Do you know what all that does? In basic economics 101, when you buy and sell and trade with a currency, it adds value and stability and security to that currency. Well, anything that becomes popular becomes powerful. And what else did I say here? In my opinion, you see that right here? Okay. In my opinion, you see, when it comes out, it'll be 1-to-1 inside, but in my opinion, it's going to move up the value outside. Example, what did I put here? Example, the Iraqi stock market. And with this program that Darren is bringing to you, you can track the increase. I suppose you could do it on the CBI website. I suppose you can do it on some other, there's other counter sites that are out there. I'm trying to remember them right now. Oanda, EX.com. There's many other ones. But I'll be honest with you. I like this program because not only can you track the Iraqi dinar once it goes international, you can also buy and sell and trade with it inside of this program. This is like 2, 3, 4 different things all wrapped up in one, which will be really advantageous for you. So when the value goes up for the Iraqi dinar, you're going to go out and you're going to exchange all your currency? Well, that's up to you. Personally, I'm only going to exchange what I need to pay my bills, to live comfortably for about a year. Yeah. And then I'm going to watch what Darren introduced me to. I'm going to watch Tradera. And I'll be able to see, because I'm going to tag it. I'm going to have them ping me whenever. Is there any movement in the Iraqi dinar? Oh, yeah. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. I mean, a day could go by, a week, a month could go by. And due to our discipline that maybe we're not really, good investors, good students, we just don't know that the Iraqi dinar is no longer 1-to-1. What is it? I think it's like 249. What? When did that happen? When it comes to making money, you don't want to lose money. And data, empirical data, information, intel, is priceless. But more priceless is the timing of when you receive that information. You can receive it a few weeks, a few months later, the following year. You're going to lose ground. This is a system where you can put your finger on the pulse of many different things. Me personally, it'll be the Iraqi dinar. I want to know when to hold it, and I want to know when to fold it. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead now and exchange some more. Well, what's it? What's the rate? Wow. Well, how fast did it grow in the last week or the last month? In the last 24 hours. This is the type of data that you need in order to be serious about the first chest, the second chest, and the third chest. As Darren was saying to you, scripturally, we are taught in the Bible that the businessman, the property owner, he gave to his servants a specific amount of money to 3 of them. And when he returned back from a long voyage, he wanted a report. So the first man comes up and he says, "Oh, sir, I have all the money that you entrusted me with. Here it is." "Really?" "Yes, sir." "What good does that do me? What good did it do me to give it to you? To entrust you with it? Be gone, oh ye of little understanding." The second person comes up and he says, "Sir, I didn't bury it. I didn't hide it. But I have some for you here." And the man looks at him and he's like, you were just a little bit too afraid, weren't you? You just didn't you really didn't follow through the way I wanted you to. You didn't pay attention to me, did you? Not good. And the third man comes in. He said, "Sir, I brought back your, what you gave me, and I actually doubled it. Yeah, twice fold. I invested it properly." And the landowner or his boss, he looks at him and he says, "Well done, servant. That's exactly what you were supposed to do." So, ladies and gentlemen, I leave you with that story because it's up to you what you want to do with, your blessing. But in my opinion, if you are blessed, I think it's my job to multiply that blessing. Not so much for me, but for others. You have a responsibility. When God blesses you, it's not for you to keep it. It's for you to help his kingdom. Tradera is a program that would encourage you to study and think seriously about it and take it seriously. And I would ask you to call Darren, spend some time with him, ask him questions about it. Learn all that you can. Because the future is already here. The future is already here. And I want you to dream about the future because your dreams are the blueprints to your future. And I hope it's a prosperous one. I want to thank you, Darren.
Well, it's been a lot of fun, and I want to thank you as well. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody, and let's do it again soon, Frank.
Hey, that sounds good to me. And thank you, by the way, for helping the family members that are calling you and talking to you about this program. I talked to them. They give me a report about a lot of our people, and I'm just extremely proud of what you have done. Thank you, my friend, and you have a beautiful evening, okay?
You as well.
All righty.
Thank you.
And I leave you all in peace, okay? God bless you. And thank you for coming to our little UB2B infomercial. We did talk about the dinar just a little bit, didn't we? Just a little bit? Just a little bit? There are many currencies across the board that, in my opinion, are about to go up in value. I'll be honest with you. It caught me by surprise. We'll talk about it Monday on our UB2B. If you need more information about Tredera, you can call Darren. His phone number is 707-373-4251. And now that you have the pencil in your hands, once again, 707-373-4251, or you can call me. What's my phone number? 419-283-2552. Pleasure being with you all. God bless you. You take care. Bye-bye now.